Hello everyone. Tonight I'm going to talk about some of the most fundamental aspects that I consider when I talk about methodological principles. So first of all, I would like to talk about reality control. The reality control is the difficulty or the complexity that you transmit on your exercises, on your procedures. Obviously, first of all, we have to know and measure the level of English of our students. If we don't have a clear idea on where we should start, our our syllabus, our plan, our lesson plan, our activities will be complicated for our students, and obviously they will feel disencouraged or dismotivated having this type of activities. So we have to be real. We have to be clear on how much we can teach to our students. All right, maybe our students have a very well understanding ability and they don't really know much about English, but since they understand quickly and easily, you just have to develop the materials that they can understand, and the fluency of the lesson will be really effective. After, I would like to talk about the non-triviality. All right, the non-triviality is it talks about the materials and the content that we use for the lessons. Since we're talking about ESP courses, we have to take into account the topics related or the topics known by our students, always blending our learning, our teaching process with the vocabulary, with the concepts, with all the topics that our students are related to. After that, I could also talk about the tolerance of error. I have always thought, I have always believed that when you're learning a new language, you shouldn't measure your advance with numbers. That's a good way to measure different aspects, different subjects. But when you talk about learning a language, you should really consider more like the practices and the way a student can know that he or she is making a mistake. I consider that you have to teach your students how to identify their mistakes, not just correct them. So then, after some time, you can only trigger with a question. You can trigger your student only with a question, and then the student can identify the where his mistake is or what his mistake is. Finally, I would like to talk about the communicative ideas and activities. Ever since I have worked with the students, I have noticed that it depends a lot on the attitude that they have and also the activity that you have for them. If you have an activity that doesn't make them work together, that an activity that doesn't make them feel that like they need to know more, the activity simply is going to be dull for them. Therefore, we have to keep in mind the communicative activities, activities that make everybody interact and work together, so everybody can be involved and engaged with the classmates, and the topics that we are studying. Thank you.